In our film, we attracted and addressed the demographic in numerous ways through our mise-en-scene, cinematography, sound, editing, and research to ensure it fulfills their needs. In cinematography, the use of the close-up of Nancy at the end of the opening attracts an audience that enjoy drama due to the fact that the close-up gives an impression that Nancy is about to get caught. Thus, this creates suspense within the opening, resulting in the audience having an urge to watch more. According to our research, we asked a large amount of the audience as to what they look for in an opening. The most popular openings were a cliffhanger and being left with unanswered questions, which both had a percentage of 36.4. We use these enigma codes in our opening as we don't reveal what occurs after Nancy says, "Dad's home," which causes the audience to crave for more as we end it in a cliffhanger. In our mise-en-scene, we applied the 80s clothing style to our characters so it links to our theme. This would have attracted various audiences as it is different to modern-day clothing, therefore causing them to be curious about the 80s appearances and lifestyles. Furthermore, we used many props that were applied in the 80s, such as posters and photos of famous 80s stars, certificates and teddies, in order to make it feel like the audience were in the 80s. Additionally, for our sound, we used non-diegetic sound to display the fact that it was an 80s film and to create emphasis on the mood of the characters. We present this by altering the soundtrack with each scene to associate it with the mood. For example, when the soundtrack changed to being more upbeat and adapting to the scene when Nancy was getting ready. For our research, we decided to make sure to question the audience on what their favourite film genre was. The most common result was drama with 36.4%, in which we decided to include this within our opening to fulfill the demographics requirements. This was conveyed when the music stopped as soon as the doorbell rang to build up tension in the audience, intriguing them to our opening even more. Finally, for our editing, we used shot reverse shot in many scenes to indicate the dialogue between certain characters and display their facial expressions. This attracts a demographic because it relates to our genre of drama due to various facial expressions used to present the characters' emotions. Referring to our research, we used a closed question to ask the audience if they would want the characters to be introduced in the opening. A majority of the responses were a yes, thus we used shot reverse shot to convey each character and in the dialogue to mention the characters' names a few times so the audience could identify them.